Alright, y'all, welcome back. We are doing Kulve Taroth, or however you say his frickin' name. I messed it up on purpose. And this is an interesting quest that we will talk about, or we will, you and me, and you, and you, and you, and you as well, will all see what the hell this is as we explain it. I'm sure there's already 1,001 guides and videos that you, the dedicated Monster Hunter fan, has seen, and so this is literally nothing new to you, and you're just like, well, let me watch Shuffle do it. You know, let me watch him, I don't know, just run around in circles and play conservatively, because that's what he does. Yes, we have a Mega Man weapon. I was told about it, I synced about it, I found where it was, because as always, whenever I make a video and I say, I don't know what this is, or where this is, or how to do it, and by the time I edit and upload it, I go, okay, I know how to do it. And then people go, hey, this is how you do it. I'm like, hey, thanks, I figured that out like 4 days ago, but you didn't know that. And you're just trying to be helpful. It's so funny, I have people, like, I'll have a video that was 3 years ago or something, and they go, oh, did you know about this? And I go, you know, if you watch like 10 more videos, you're going to see me figure it out, dude. You know? But we're going to play this. I'm going to try and do one cycle of this so you can see everything. Hopefully we get the kill. Well, the unofficial kill. You don't kill this thing, you just repel it by breaking its horns off. And it's not quite what was advertised, where they're like, oh, different people can do different objectives with groups, and it's kind of like, no, it's more 16 people are fighting the thing without all being on screen. You know, and you get, what's cool is you get to see the progress, though, of the other players. It's like a giant ram dragon, which is pretty cool. This is a really fun event. And a fun fight, and I have to do the fucking Dante event probably today or Thursday. Oh, I already ate. Fuck me. Get up. But this thing is pretty busted. I'm gonna take that one. Fuck you, dude. Hee hee. Yeah. So when it starts out, it just kind of walks around the map. This is actually how they all start out, but the farther along the quest you get, the less time you spend in the early stages.
I'm ready.
I know it's a little congested, even though I've taken the allergy meds. So, you know, it's just walking around, it kind of stands there, lets you hit it. You have to... I didn't see this cannon. Yeah, you have to,
See you around, buddy.
well, the cannons are really good. It's gonna, like, charge through this. Hopefully this guy knows that. I'm trying to push... Let me push the cannon. I push the cannon. I push the cannon. I push the cannon. You gotta shoot the cannon. You're supposed to shoot the cannon when it came out of the thing. So it just kind of stands there for the first bit. And you know, it does some attacks. So I missed my hammer. I've been trying to learn the hammer because I really just enjoy the... Oh, I forgot the thing. Where's the... Here we go. There we go, hit the head. And I'm not talking about the urinal. Just gonna hit this. I don't want to do too much yet, because I don't have a lot of, or it's still got its armor on. I still gotta learn the intricacies of... What is it? The charges and stuff, because the hammer in, like, Monster Hunter 3, the hammer was just, I could pick up the materials, I don't really need them. I can make most of the armor. But this is good, because you need the pursuit level. You get to pick up these little skitters. And he drops some money, or she, it's a she, it drops money sometimes. And, other armor materials, so it's like, you don't have to kill it to make the armor, but you have to kill it to get the weapons. And the weapon system is cool, while also being incredibly lazy, kinda dumb, and a little overpowered. When we see some weapons, we'll get closer to talking about it, because this is kind of head into hybrid tutorial deal. Oh wait, that's already, okay. Usually a bow's really good. Bows are good, hammer's actually okay for this fight. I do think bow's the best. I had some success with the greatsword because I got better at greatsword. So I watched someone who was good at greatsword play greatsword, where they what is it? They, they just basically tried to chain as many big charge slashes as possible, the true charge. And I didn't know how to do it, and then I saw that they do things like, you can tackle to skip a charge, so how the charge sword, or the great sword works is, you get a, oops, what is it, you get, 3 different charge slashes, the third one takes a long time to do, or to get to, and it does a lot of stupid ass damage, like, 900 damage or more. That might hit. That did, nice. There you go, there's a paralyze. In there, I don't even know if this is optimal damage. It's just the most fun to do. Oh, got it. It's not doing too much now. When we get some, when we take some more, or when she can take more damage, like when she heats up, because she starts, like, getting molten or whatever, you can, those B chains, or circle chains, or whatever that I'm doing, on her face, I can hit this. Those, start doing, like, 300, so, pretty good. And the weapons she has, basically she can make, or she can give you any weapon, or any base weapon that exists in the game, So think of, the Diablo switch axe that's really good. I don't know if it's still really good. Yeah, my phone's ringing. I'm not answering that, because that is someone I don't know. But you can get the, can't think. Okay, so, like, the Diablo's Charge Blade that's really good, she can drop that with golden, her modifications, which means it's just that, but better. You can potentially get something that would be the equivalent of a Rarity 8 weapon, or not Rarity 8. Like, if it's Rarity 8, you can get a Rarity 9 weapon with her buffs, basically. She makes some really strong stuff, but it's randomized, and you'll see. It'll make sense, right? It'll make sense. And the nice part is, I'm not paying too much attention either, I'm just kind of running around. What happens is you just keep doing the damage, and the group that repels her, or any group that repels her, gets the horn drops, and when you chop the horns off her, is she near me? What the fuck? Okay, so, oh, I see. Interesting. I should over there. So when you get the horn drops off her, you can carve up to 4 extra special weapons from her, is what it is. And so usually you want to be the group that takes her down, but also what's cool is if you have multiple groups going at the same time, usually if all of them are at the last phase of the fight and one group takes off the horns, usually the other groups can too. Because the times I've seen where people break the horns, I'm trying to get out of there. The times I've seen where people break the horns, oh damn, that tail whip's just got so much reach. God, okay, I'm gonna finish this thought. Every time I've seen another group break the horns, and I'm in a different party fighting her at the same time, we have also broken the horns, Yeah, I don't like to use the bombs yet until usually phase 4. Probably should just try to go for golf swing immediately, but whatever. This is the Gyro's hammer, which I like this thing. The graphics aren't too amazing, because a lot of hammers have this just giant spike thing going on. You can barely see the Gyro's head, but it's got really strong paralyze. Oh, that hit me. And it's rarity 6, so I've got 3 augments on it. I've got 1 crit, 1 damage, 1 health. So that's why you see my health going up as I hit her. It's the health regen augment, which is pretty good. Like, the golf swing is a good chunk of HP. I'll probably get to full health off this. See? Usually you want to hit her in the chest, that's how you get this part where she's molten. Oops. And the armor that I'm wearing is the armor that comes from her. I'm wearing 3-piece Nergigante, hers, her chest piece, because it looks cool. I don't even think this is the better one. I think the better one is the... No, it always runs out. Because I think the better piece, that is the dumbest attack. She has 2 dumb attacks. That one and the lava spit, which you'll see at some point probably. I think she only uses it in the next phase. Or she might use it here too. Yeah, people were talking about getting just dumbass items from her. I've gotten a couple good ones. I got a... Oh, never mind, there's the lava spit. Yeah, you can break pieces off her all over the place. You can break her chest pieces off, her horn plating, her arm pieces here that we're hitting, her leg pieces, and I think 3 pieces of her tail. And every time you break those, you get more rewards. And so what you want to... And the rewards are the random weapons. So you want to get the reward count as high as possible, and then take her down. I don't think people just try and farm her, what is it, the points. I don't think I've seen anyone where it's like, oh, let's take it easy and not kill her and get, you know, a higher tier reward. Oh, nice, perfect timing. Dude, not in public. But there are more places to drop stuff on her. I don't know if dropping them on her face actually gives the damage there. I don't know if it's location sensitive or what. But usually, the best times I've seen fighting this thing have been at least 1 bow user. I think a good bow user just does so much against her. I'm gonna see if I can get this here. My white sharpness while he takes it down. Don't hit me, you little fucker. Just let me. It hit me. I hate these. I don't know how they get in there too. They just, like, it's right, yep, die. You're dying now. I think I broke the leg plate right there by accident when she turned around. I'm kind of safe here, so I'm just hitting her. There you go. Yeah, I hate those, I forget what they're called, gajikas or whatever, the fucking enemy palicos that just show up and they're like, oh hey, did you get an optimal position with white sharpness as you beat the shit out of its face? It'd be a shame if I just knock you out of your combo. Thanks. Yeah, this is what it is. It usually takes between 30... Oops. Not 30 minutes. Usually, oh, that's a hit. Oh, it didn't hit me. Yeah, it's it usually takes between 2 to 4 runs. It's trying to debate me. Oh, did I miss? No, I got it. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, I think the lava's going too. Perfect. I should have just did a white chain there. Or a triangle chain, excuse me. It's a hit. It's okay. Was she paralyzed? Does someone else have paralysis? There we go. So we're getting a lot of good face damage. We're not going to take her down in this one, though. Part of the reason I use this too is I don't think I can be knocked out of it by my teammates. And you see, we're starting to do some damage, right? Look at that. So it does do some pretty good damage. Yeah, like I said, I played a lot of Hammer in 3. And I missed it. And I like the changes It's definitely a harder weapon than it used to be. Because hammer used to be, you had the charge move or whatever. Oh shit, I'm trying to... Just gonna roll on this. Did she miss? I've never had that! I've never had that happen! That's the secret, just don't move. Yeah, it had this where you can do the various charge attacks and, you know, cancel certain things into charging. And then it had the triangle chain, and then it had the circle chain and whatever combos in between. So you basically just spent the whole time like using the level 2 charge to get the uppercut swing to get range. Oh, you know what? We should be on the other side too. I forgot about that. I always forget this part. This area is a little more dangerous on this side, but you get another lava geyser, which can do a lot of damage if you can stun her on it, and then you get 2 more ceiling rocks. I think someone dropped one already. Oh, they're right there. Okay. You get 2 more ceiling rocks to drop on her, so a lot of damage you can drop down in this room. And if you haven't mounted her, you can just jump off the ledges here and try and get mounts, which is pretty good. Okay, now that we got all the tutorial shit out of the way, that's dang. We'll get on to some stuff that's been happening in the life. I haven't been able to upload videos as frequently as I want to for a few reasons. One, recording is just difficult. It's hard to find time for it. Oops. Especially with school and work, and you know, just usually when I come home it's late at night, and most days except Mondays I have work anyway. Oh fuck. Here we go. Oh, it didn't knock her out of it though. It sucks. Get over here and not die. Oh, someone saw it. Nice. I like when the team thinks. What I was supposed to do there is roll cancel my potion, so I could have confirmed to get that. I only have time for it. I don't even have time for that. Yeah, get it on the up. Oh! Nope. She flinched and recovered. We may not get to part 4. It'd be nice if we did. To get to part 4, you have to break her armor off her, which is very difficult. I know I'm just swinging wildly. I was hoping she'd like bend down into my shit. Oh, shit. I don't remember seeing a tail piece broken, so I'm just gonna hit the tail a little bit. Let's keep hitting this. Oh yeah, see, that was us. We actually, even if she's gonna retreat here, for sure. I shouldn't say for sure. I've actually had it to where the first run got to part 4 before. But hopefully, we can finish it. She's still molten. Didn't have to go back that far, but yeah, so just been hard to find time to record and stuff like that. We got most of it. I think we got the horns, both chest pieces, both tail pieces, both, and like all 4 leg pieces, I think. Oops, I misjudged that. Oh, the hitbox is so dumb on that move. It really is. Yeah. Go. Excuse me. Damn, that's the attack I want too. I don't know, sometimes you have to follow through on your combos, even though it looks dumb, right, because you're just swinging wildly. Sometimes it's good to follow through on them, because you hope that they do some kind of attack, or they walk into your final swing. That actually happens more than you'd expect. But we're just not getting it, so I look bad. Ooh, fuck that. Yeah, so it's been difficult finding time. I'm gonna have more time, hopefully, coming up with just summer and stuff, or like when finals are over, be able to find more time to do stuff. And I got set back super hard on my computer because I was saving up for it, and then my car had a few issues. I haven't even paid for all of them yet. I still gotta fix one more thing. Yeah, there she goes. I gotta fix one more thing in my car, and I've already spent $1,500. And the last thing costs $600, and I don't want to spend that right now. And the reason I had to pay for the other stuff is just because it's so dumb. It didn't really impact the performance of my car. It was just stuff that said my car wouldn't pass smog if I didn't do it. And so I had to spend all that money fixing that shit so my car can pass smog this year, so I can renew my registration, which I have to do in within the next week. And so this car, in just 1 month's time, randomly cost me almost, or over $2,000. And it's, you know, like I said, I'm not paying all of it at the same time. And that was my computer money. I went, oh, I was gonna buy, you know, a new computer and do stuff. I don't want Provoker. Okay. We'll do this. Attack up L probably would have been better, but whatever. I'm gonna resupply a little bit. I could make bombs, I'm just being incredibly lazy. Man, that is some cool... It's a cool green. I like it. I haven't played too much with the armor and stuff like that, even though I should. I have a character editor thing, which I will use at some point. So we're on level 3, and here's all the stuff you do to get extra points. 4th area is the last area released. You have to release her to get to the 4th area. You have to repel her to get the full, completely broken thing, and then the chipped. I thought we did that last time. No, we broke the plating. Okay. Tail broken. Oh, we didn't get the left foreleg. Okay. And you have to do those like 4 times, and then get the pursuit levels up. So we actually did a lot in just the I think the 2 runs that are going on. Like, the ones on this page, besides the foreleg, basically you just, if you can get her to part 4 and beat her, you get that. And pursuit level 6 is just time played. So, oh yeah, it's been a struggle to get all that shit done. We have 3 groups going, that's pretty good. Oh, you know what, let's look at some of the weapons, since I was talking about it. And then I wanted to talk about so much other stuff I'm not going to get to. Just going to run out of time. So these are weapons that she drops. I've been keeping them because I don't know which ones I want. Any of these gold ones and stuff. I got these. You know, that might be good. It's a gun lance. It's normal 4. I don't know how many shots it has. I don't know if I can see. So I'm not quite sure how gun lances work. And this actually looks okay. 420 Blaze of Water. But, you know, these are all optional elements, so you can just go the elementless route. You have to wait till someone else joins too. What else? Just these random ass weapons. You know, some of these might be good. You get a shit ton of white sharpness with just a little bit of handicraft. Do I have 2 of these? Oh look, wide 4, you know? That's probably really strong. I got this. Is, you know, pretty good. Goes over 1,000 damage with that element, no element jewel. Or if I want to, this. What's dumb is this is better than Kushaladara's sword. It doesn't look as cool, but I think it has higher stats across the board, even though you have to free element. But you get a better slot, defense, more sharpness, higher base. You know, just good shit. There's a lot of stuff like this. So, but you see here, like, Bomber. This is a gold version of Basil's axe, you know. It's all kinds of interesting interesting goodies on top of the armor.